Hey guys, Resna here, this time in the flesh. So if you're ever trying to put the face behind the voice, this is me. This is all me. Some of you already have seen me, obviously, so you guys don't, you just don't count. But for the people who do not know who I am, this is me. So I had the luxury today of playing the Outer Rim DLC for a few hours and getting to know all the content kind of inside and out. I won't be reviewing the weapons or star cards as I have not completed the Java contracts to unlock them yet because I just haven't had the time. I was kind of just experimenting with the maps and the heroes. So I will review those at a later video. I'll put them just later some point down the road. But for now, let's review the maps and the heroes and just the overall how I felt about this DLC as a whole. Um, so a lot of the footage is going to be on Twitch. I will put a link in the description to my Twitch. There's hours of footage on there exploring the maps, playing as the heroes. Just hours of footage, like I said. Everything you need to know about Outer Rim is on there. I'll put a link below in the description to my Twitch. So, Outer Rim, close quarters expansion. Just first thing right off the bat. No Walker Assault, no Supremacy. You probably already know that, but for those of you who did not, there you go. If you were deciding to buy it and you were like, oh, I play Supremacy, I play Walker Assault, I don't really play the smaller ones, this might not be for you. But for those of you who do play the smaller ones, who do play Heroes vs. Villains, Blast, Droid, whatever, all the small ones, this is definitely for you. This was made for you guys. So, the heroes, Neum Nub, to start off with, is excellent. Honestly, I thought he was going to be complete garbage. To be honest, I really did. I thought he was not going to be good. Actually, I thought both the heroes were not going to be good, but I definitely thought Greedo would have had was better in my opinion. But Neum Nub actually would be great on Supremacy and Walker Assault because I mean, if you have the season pass, and you don't want to play those maps, you can still obviously pick those heroes. So Neum Nub will be amazing at one of the large scale maps. You can basically be how Boba used to be on Hoth. Neum Nub, you can kind of just sit up there, put 2 proximity bombs. He can literally have 2. It doesn't go away after you put the second one. You can put 2 proximity bombs, set up your auto turret, which the more kills it gets, it will upgrade to have explosive shot and just wreck even more. And if you have a vantage point, you do get a rapid fire pulse cannon as well, which charges up in like half a second. And you can just, if you are good with the pulse cannon, you can just get snipe kills, let your auto turret do the rest, and you can rack up kills. I got 3,000 points in a Heroes vs. Villains match in like a minute and a half, if that, just with Neum Nub's turret. Just everybody was just running in front of it. It was ridiculous. So he is going to be very good on the bigger maps, but for these close quarters maps specifically, he kind of doesn't fit. You definitely kind of got to stay away from the rest of the villains there. You're not going to survive going up against all the villains at once. So that's just kind of how it is. Greedo, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of Neum Nub. He was meant for these maps. He is meant to be up in your face. He is aggressive. Each kill you get gives him a new grenade. Starting at he has a Dioxis grenade, which is basically a poison grenade. If you get a kill, it switches to a thermal det. Get a kill, it goes to an impact grenade. Get another kill, it goes to a thermal imploder. Which is as you know, just amazing if you can keep that. It does go down over time, so you need to keep getting kills with him. If you want to keep the thermal imploder, you need to keep killing. But Greedo can also see through walls, pinpoint, basically do a pulse scan. He basically has a pulse scan ability, just for himself though. And the precision shot is honestly the biggest letdown. From the trailer, I thought that was going to be amazing, but right now it takes too long to actually fire on the target, so they have time to move out of the way, which I have done when Greedo has targeted me a few times. I have time to move out of the way, and also it leaves Greedo exposed to where people can still shoot you and you will take damage as Greedo when you're using that. So just be aware if you're going to use the precision shot, trying to just use it because you saw it on the trailer and it's just amazing. You are exposed and they can just walk out of the way and just shoot you as soon as you're done. So just be careful with that. But Greedo's blaster is super strong, just amazingly strong. It's ridiculous. So yeah, there's that. Greedo is definitely meant for these close quarters, though. He's just so powerful. He's super fast too. So yeah, he's a very good character. But overall, I am impressed with Neum Nub and Greedo as a whole. especially based because I was very skeptical of them at first. Now, the maps themselves, there's 2 Sullust and then 2 Tatooine. The 2 Sullust maps look as you would expect them to, very machine, very rocky, lava, just as you would expect Sullust to look, just like it has looked in Sora Subcomplex. Just one of them's indoors. I mean, the outdoor one, the pipeline one, is like a extension of Sora Subcomplex. It literally just looks like there's rocks, there's not as much lava, but there's just the little walkways. The one thing I can say about these Sullust maps is that they do have a lot of maneuverability. They have a whole bunch of walkways up above, so there's a lot of moving around that you can get really high with. Like if you have Luke's Saber Rush or Sidious's Force Dash, you can get really high, or Boba Fett's Jetpack. You can go up and snipe, or if you have a jump pack, you can just go up and snipe. It's a really good sniping. They're really good sniping maps. Jabba's Garage is a very linear map. It's very small. Not much to really say about it. It has a skiff in the middle. It's not very impressive to me. It's probably my least favorite map. It's just not very impressive. It's very small. Jabba's Throne Room, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of the Jabba's Garage, because Jabba's Throne Room has so much detail in it. It has, I mean, the main room with all the glass and designer bottles and everything like that. You can tell they put so much work, so much detail in it that it just looks beautiful, like just beautiful, just stunning. I took some time walking around. It is a maze of tunnels. You will get lost most likely at the beginning of playing that for the first time. It'll take you a little bit to kind of learn where it is, and you can go to the Rancor pit. The Rancor is dead, sadly. For those of you who wanted to get eaten, like in Battlefront 2, the Rancor is dead, so you cannot get eaten. Sadly, I jumped down there. I was ready. I was gung-ho. I jumped down there. I was like, all right, let's get eaten. Come on, grab me. And it's right there, just laying dead with flies swarming around it. So, yeah, be disappointed if you wanted to get eaten by the Rancor. But it is a very good map. Lots of tunnels, very close quarters. It has like I said, the Rancor. It has Jabba's couch. It has a few different things from the movies that people will enjoy, a little Easter eggs, as you want to call them. So yeah, that covers kind of the maps as a whole. Like they're pretty good. I mean, like I said, the Garage is the only one I do not really care for. Now, I do wish that Hero Hunt was on there. For some reason, Hero Hunt is a small game mode, as you most likely probably know. Hero Hunt is a small game mode, but it is not supported by Outer Rim DLC. And as an avid player of Hero Hunt and Heroes vs. Villains, but Heroes vs. Villains is supported. But as an avid player of Hero Hunt, I'm very disappointed to find out that it was not on there. But real quick, I do want to go over the update that they released prior to the game, or with the game, I should say, not prior. The update covered a lot of things. I gotta give DICE credit. They stepped up and read the community threads, the Reddit threads. They saw what we wanted and they gave it to us, which is amazing. Like, how much have we been screaming for certain things? Like, we want this, we want that. How much have we been screaming? And they finally did listen. Like, there's Vader has extended block, he has extended health. They fixed a lot of things that we wanted, and they did put it in there. So I have to give them credit. Thank you, DICE, for listening to the fans and actually doing what they wanted for the most part. Yeah, so I'd give like the DLC probably a 7 out of 10. Like, if you do play the smaller ones, definitely this is for you. If you are bored of the traditional heroes and you want a new hero, even though you play Supremacy or Walker Assault, I would still recommend it, honestly. And honestly, I would get the season pass, because I can tell you Bespin is probably going to be good. The Death Star is right now, I'm looking forward to that, like, way more than Bespin. The Death Star, I hope, is amazing. An expansion. Obviously, the fourth one is untitled. We don't know what that will be yet. But like I said, on Twitch, I have all the footage. I was going around, and there's hours of footage. Me playing as the hero, me playing as Greedo, me playing as Nien Nunb, me playing as Vader, me playing as everybody, and doing all the maps, all the game modes. So just go check that out. I will put a link in the description, like I said, to my Twitch page, and you can go look at that stream. And it, like I said, it'll be the last stream on there most likely. It's very good. And it's so much detail. It's amazing. Yeah, there's not that many cons with it, to be honest. Besides, like I said, the hero hunt and stuff like small stuff like that. But I mean, for me, I play Heroes vs Villains a lot, so for me, there's not that many cons with this DLC. It was a very good DLC for the overall, and a good new addition to the heroes. So, go check out the footage. And we also, when we were streaming, we had a very good discussion about who the next heroes will be. What you think that Untitled Mystery DLC is. We had a very long discussion, long debates about it. It's join in, so feel free to comment what you think the next heroes will be for Imperial and Rebel. Feel free to comment what you think that mystery DLC is. If you think you know what it is, comment, because I want to see what people think it is too. I have a lot of theories, and everyone else does too, so I want to hear your theories. And comment if you like Outer Rim, if you have it, or if you're deciding on it. Tell me why you're deciding. Like, what are you on the fence about? What are you looking for that would make you buy it, or what are you looking for that would turn you off to it? To see if it's not for you. So like I said, link in the description to this footage, and also just remember to like and subscribe, and may the force be with you.